I want to get into a morning conversation today. It is something that has just been covering the headlines today. If you get a paper today, a Gazette,
it's all over.
It's all over. And several people are talking about this.
Everyone.
Actually, yeah, very true. Everyone is talking about this, and it's this case of Corey. Yeah, it's a matter that's in court. It's being discussed. It's being basically adjudicated upon.
Yeah,
but it brings to light a very interesting perspective in terms of men and our marriages. In that you meet your wife, you get married. You spend years building an empire through thick and thin, and then someone comes into the picture, and as men, we are so ready to let that ruin what we've worked so hard to accomplish or to gain. And it makes me wonder, why are we so weak in terms of doing this, all of these things? What are we lacking? Everyone has their different stories, and women can tell you stories of mpango kandos. Man meets a woman today, in 2-3 months, that woman is already destroying what you and your husband have been building for so long.
It's very short, Mike. Ni shetani.
What do you mean ni shetani?
Ni shetani. What do you call that? Because really, yeah, you know this is a wife amekusaidia, umehaso kutoka huko chini, mlikuwa mnaishi naye Kayaba, Mukuru kwa Jenga. No, Maskrepu mlikuwa mnaishi huko chini.
Yes.
Majengo, Kajanyolo.
Alafu kasichana kanaingia hapo 2-3 weeks tayari shida.
What do you call that? Hiyo si ni shetani. What is it? It's shetani because men we cannot explain.
No, today I want men to explain this to me. How do you let someone who you've just met or you've been with for just a short period of time ruin what you've been spending years building
for 15,
with your wife?
For 15-20 years.
Unaacha kasichana kanaingia hapo kanaharibu your marriage, your life, everything.
Kamirema. What is shetani? Memphis.
I want you to give me a call on 0711046105 because Kinga is telling me that in Shetani. What Shetani is this? Why can't people think for themselves?
Because men cannot even explain to themselves what happens. There's no single man anaweza kuambia kwa nini aliacha bibi yake akashikana na huyu. Na kamu confused na at times is a kasichana kadogo sana.
Kasichana
za hosi yo.
Most times is kasichana kadogo hapo tu kanakuja. How do you let these mpango kandos ruin what you spent years building with your wife?
That's not the devil. What is that? What is shaitani?
0711046105.
Because eventually they come back to the wife. Eventually.
Who, the men?
Yes, eventually they come back. You tell me.
Ni nini hao wasichana nawapatia?
Wewe niambie kama Nancy Kaluma.
11046105. I cannot believe that we still do it. Sometimes we do, you read these headlines going on, And if you've got yourself a paper today, it's a story that everyone's talking about. It's all about this sad situation that involves a gentleman called Corey and his wife, who has now passed on. The matter is in court. And there's also Mpango Akando involved. As of today's news, there's another third woman now that come into the picture. And all I want to understand, men, this morning is, why do we let this happen? What happens? You spend years building something with your wife, only to let a Kasley Queen come here and then ruin everything. Because you couldn't keep it in your pants. Kingangi hapa na blame the devil. Sema ni shetani. What devil is this?
Yeah, there are things you can't explain, Mike.
What do you mean? Kama ni shetani siuombe Mungu.
Unaomba kabisa, that's why eventually you come back. After you've learned your lesson, marital ngamani. Have you had mwendatezi naomba? Yes.
Hi. Well, 0711046105 is my number. Ebu, talk to me.
Ati sasa hii pesa unasanya alafu sile kanakuja kanamaliza.
Kana kuchukua kana kuconfuse.
Hata utarudi nyumbani kama wiki mbili hivi.
Imagine.
Alafu bwana unajua watu wanajua kutumia. Mnaenda kwa bar hivi kalikuwa na kunywanga hii inaitwa nini? Kanaitisha pombe nyingine expensive. Na kakona kameza nyingine kando huko ya mabeshte yake huko sasa anawatumana tu waiter.
Why do you let these women ruin your lives? Is what I want to know this morning.
Lakini wanaume wajinga.
Ni wanaume wajinga.
Wajinga sana. Ama ni wale walipata tu mali ilikuwa imetengenezwa na wazazi. Au tu ni kutumia. Au kustruggle.
Okay. Sawa. Classic 105. Hello.
Hello, hi Michael.
Good morning.
Morning, how are you?
I'm very well.
Salimia Kinani hapo.
Amesalimika.
Stop blaming the devil for everything.
Sasa tutablame nani?
Jiblame mwenyewe. It's because you guys are just greedy, selfish, na tamaa zitawamaliza.
Tamaa itamaliza wanaume?
Itawamaliza. You see this, you want this, you see this, you want this. Mwezi tosheka. Even if the woman is as beautiful as you, but unataka mwingine.
Very true.
Please just stop being so selfish and so self-centered and so greedy and you want everything. And then after you mess up, you start blaming the devil. Just blame yourself for messing everything around.
Kweli?
Imagine baka nimeamua I can't get married to a poor man. Tunaanza huko chini alafu tukifika juu unaenda. Wacha nitafuta huyu mwenye ashafika juu.
Umesema you're not getting married to a poor man?
No, I won't. At tuanze Kayole ama tuanze Kawangware, then tukifika Kilelesho I'm nothing. Wacha nitafuta wa Kilelesho tupambane na yeye akiwa already Kilelesho. You're so disappointed because we start with you, we struggle with you, we hustle, tunauza giziri, tunauza nini, then after that, ukisha succeed, unaniacha hapo hivyo kani mengevya.
Ni shetani.
No. Hakuna shetani Kimani. You're just so selfish. Mjiblame mimi wenyewe. Tamaa itawamaliza. Mwezi hata hiyo tamaa.
Okay. So.
Have a good day.
You too.
Okay, bye.
Ni tamaa.
Imagine.
Being greedy, thinking that the grass is greener on the other side.
Kumbe ni carpet.
Kwani ni nini bibi yako? And the sad case of his wife being murdered, Mary Wambui. But it's not a story. We want to look at look at it in a different way, basically, and just try and understand why men do this, and try and figure it out. Basically, you work so hard to build an empire with you and your wife. You finally become successful, and all of a sudden, you start introducing these two young girls into your life, and before you know it, your marriage is ruined, and your empire comes crumbling down. And I want to try and understand, basically, men, why do you do this? Why do you allow people who come into your life for 2 weeks to ruin something you spent 10 years building? 0711046105. Talk to me.
Mimi nilipata mtu alikuwa analala kwa mkeka. Nyumba ya matope.
Yes.
Alafu mpaka kila mtu kwetu alikuwa ananiambia nimerogwa. Lakini tukapambana. In fact the first mattress aliniambia niende ninunue nguo, nikanunua mattress.
Okay.
After some times akapata kazi na Sarova. Ndio huyo kwenda ng'ambo. Ndio huyo kurudi na pesa kama nini. Sasa hiyo niko na mtoto hapa. Basi kuruhusu wote wakawa ni wake. Weka wanawake wanne kwa gari. Ananiacha kwa nyumba.
Kai.
Nakwambia nikiongea.
Yes.
Inakuwa ni maneno. Si wazazi wake wakaanza kusema mimi ni mbaya. Kila mtu akaanza kusema mimi ni mbaya. Alikuwa ananiletea wanawake mpaka kwa nyumba.
To your house?
Analete alafu anatoka nao.
Yes.
Akaniambia mimi ni mama mzee. So after that, Tuliingiliana, mimi sikuwa tayari kuacha ndoa yangu, lakini aliniitia watu akanifukuza. Sasa ile mali akanunulia ndugu yake gari, wanawake akitaka kitambulisho ni yeye.
Oh my God.
Mtu yote mwenye shida na walipia nyumba.
Hai.
Shida yangu ilikuwa ni kuzaazaa, juu nilizaa watoto 3 safari moja.
Yeah.
So sasa sikuwa, yani alinitesa. Nakwambia vile ilikuwa ni sasa tunamuitisha pesa.
Yeah.
Ananifanyia shopping na kuniambia nizeekee kwa nyumba.
Kai.
Dakika ya mwisho tuliachana.
We?
Na nikaenda, ameoa mara 4.
4 women.
Right, ameoa akiacha, akaoa Mswahili, akaoa Mkamba, akaoa kabila yao.
Kai.
Sahi mwenye ako naye hata amehepa juu ameshindwa hata kumbulisha. Sahi hana chochote.
Oh my God.
Familia ndio sasa inaanza kuniandama juu nililea. In fact, we have separated for 15 years.
Oh, and how long were you guys together before the separation?
12.
12 years.
Yeah, nilikuta akikula chumvi, hakujua hata kuvaa, nilimuosha nikamvalisha. Ndio wanawake wote wakawa ni wake.
Okay, thank you for sharing your story.
Mimi saa hii kama ningekuwa msichana ningetafuta bwana tajiri. Wacha yumie, wacha kupikia mbele.
Okay, my dear. I wish you all the best, eh?
Yeah, I'm okay.
Aya. 12 years, Kingangi. You just wake up after 12 years and decide you need to go and look for ndogondogo.
Oh, niambia. Kama si shetani.
Seriously. Eh? Keep calling. 0711-046-105. That's my number. Why do you let these girls ruin what you work so hard to build?
Confused.
You meet your wife, like I said earlier. You spend years on years working to build an empire for the both of you and for your children. And once you become successful, something shifts, something happens, and you start letting in these two slay queens into your life. Before you know it, that empire you spent years building is ruined. And that's why I'm asking this morning, why do you let Kamutu umekutana nako 2 weeks ago ruin something that you've been building for over 10 years? Or is it this Shetani Mwalimu is talking about here? 0711-046-105. What say you?
Yes. Now, this is my personal story. Let me tell you, these girls, you say that they're after money. That's not the case.
Yeah.
Out of experience, I was with a guy who had literally nothing. We stayed for 7 years. Actually, I was living in their matrimonial home because the guy could not even afford to rent.
Yes.
And at that time, he was broke. He was just from college, no money and anything. I helped him even look for a job. I helped him stand on his 2 feet. Then he happened to get a job with the UN, and that is where everything turned.
What happened?
The guy would even bring girls to a matrimonial bed.
What is this I'm hearing? What kind of men are these?
I am telling you, dating a poor man is just out of, I don't know. You'd rather get somebody who has money, out of experience. I stayed 7 years with this guy, and that's what he did to me.
So he would bring the women when you're there?
Yes, when I'm there on our matrimonial bed, and tell me, do whatever you want to do.
Kia nani.
So you'd rather get somebody who has money.
Then how did it end?
It was 7 years in hell.
So how did you leave?
I left, and now I'm just living my own life, and I'm happy. The guy has regretted. So many times I've heard that he's been with this woman, the other woman, the next woman. He's never settled.
Jesus.
So these poor men, no, just let's just get people who have money. At least you'll know how to deal with them. But if a poor guy gets something, that's something totally different.
Okay. So thank you for sharing your story.
Okay, good day.
Classic 105, hello.
Hello, Mike.
Good morning.
morning, wacha hawa wanaume waone hivyo.
Waone hivyo?
Ni vitambi walipenda kushughuliwa. Unashughuliwa kitambi, unapeana title. Unashughuliwa kitambi, unapeana gari. Unashughuliwa kitambi, unafukuza bibi. The next thing, unaishi na slay queen. Anakunyonya na straw, hiyo kitambi inaisha, unakauka kama miwa. Alafu from there, anakuambia, I don't think you're my type. It's not going to work. It's over, babe. Ukisikia hivyo, nywele zinasimama za miguu, za makwapa, za kichwa. Ile shock unapata, hauna kitu.
Kwa hivyo waache wafundishwe adabu.
Wacha wafundishwe adabu. Alafu hapo ndo unaanza kupigia cousins za mama simu. Ati Magia alienda wapi? Unajua watu waloni walibeba vitu zangu, na ni uongo. Slay queen alikunyonya na straw. Wacha waone hivyo. Hata sasa hivi unaweza ambia wachana wakitafuta mabwana, watafute mabwana wako na mali. Unakula mtu hapa chumvi na yeye kidogo kidogo anasahau. Men do forget.
Okay. Sawa. Asante sana for that,
Okay, Mike.
Kingangi. Unasuguliwa kitambi.
Imagine unaambiwa unamkumbusha bouncy castle.
Unasuguliwa kitambi, unapeana title. Oh my God. I hope in 2019 we can change. Can this be a resolution for men this year? To focus on your marriage.
Damage, they'll replace the damaged tires for you, like they did for us.
Buy Maxis Tires. Get free Max Sure Tire Insurance from Maxis Tire Centers. Call 0700 60 60 60.
Terms and conditions apply.
Classic 105 News Today.